Good.
So we're on. So we're going through today the tier list. First week we did, what did we do the first time? Nintendo 64 games.
Yep.
This time and then we did beer list.
Beer list last
and then,
week.
we were talking about the fast foods last week on the bro. What do you call it? Bro knowledge.
Oh, bro, knowledge. Yeah.
I don't know if you saw
What a segment.
the intro to that. I don't know if you've watched it
was it
yourself,
good?
but it's worth watching because I've our mate out there, he puts the videos together and stuff like that, but he mucks around a bit and he misses a few things and stuff like that. So I've designed us a logo for Bro Knowledge.
Oh, nice.
And it came flying across the screen, and unbelievable logo. Yeah, I whipped it up in about 5 minutes, and it's
For sure.
some of my best work. So I really enjoyed that. But that's Bro Knowledge. So let's we're going for the fast food today. So
Yeah, I like it.
I've just found one then. So I was just while Hoochie was doing that rubbish recap of music, I disrespected him by not listening, and I was looking at the tier list. So I'm not sure what he was going on about, but I'm sure it was great.
Yeah, no.
I'm still cut.
So obviously, just having a look here.
So have a look. So it was hard to find just the Australian ones, but I found one, and it looks
That looks good.
We got a pretty good list here too.
Yeah.
A lot of them didn't have, they had Burger King, not Hungry Jack's. They had a few ones we obviously
wouldn't
are
go
very
with.
American. So
This is good. This is a good list.
So obviously this is for Australia. Once we start getting our American fans, then we'll start go to the American ones because the Americans we've been there a few times each. And obviously we've got some favourites over there too, like your sumo salad. Not sumo.
Oh my
That's here.
God.
Sorry, I saw that
There's
here.
no way this guy would ever have a sumo
Mate,
salad.
Trust me, that'll be up. I'll be begging for that in A-list for sure. I love a sumo salad, but I'll state my case later. But I was talking about Panda Express.
He
They got
said
some good
sumo
stuff.
salad. What was one I liked in America was the 8-bit. 8-bit? Was it 8-bit?
No, it's here, unfortunately. So you've messed that up. In and out, probably. But yeah, there's
not in and out. There was
a
another
lot
one.
of. They've got
Anyway.
a lot.
But we will go into it. So obviously, just by us talking about it every podcast, Guzmany, chuck it on the top tier. Has to
Well,
be.
that's it. So
Has to be one of the best.
top
If
tier,
not the best.
Guzzy goes up.
Chuck it in there.
We love it. So yeah, we love that. So Guzzy's number one. Look at that. It's delicious. We love it. You can't beat it.
Yeah. And then are we just going what are you thinking? Just your stocks, like your KFCs, your McDonald's?
Let's go down the line because I think most of these.
People will know.
I think we'll be able to hit all of these, except there's one called Bucking Bull. I haven't seen stuff like that, but we'll be able to go through these no dramas because we've had a lot of these. We love the
Well, I'm a
food.
fitness guy, so I don't really dabble in this much. But
As I said, you love your KFC. You're always in that drive-through. I see near the studio here. You're always ducking through there. So Colonel, we both love the Colonel.
yeah, unfortunately for me though, it can't be top tier because there's just too many swings and roundabouts. You go to one, it could be the best thing you ever have.
For
Go
sure.
to another, and it could be the worst thing you have.
It's like where Guzzy's is always just flat, always great, always good. It always tastes the same, always delicious. They always do it well. Where the Colonel, you're right. Like
There's too
sometimes
many
you
peak
get
and
it,
valleys.
you get some really good ones, and then other times you get some absolute rubbish, don't you?
So I'm thinking A for KFC.
So I reckon A2. I reckon
Yeah.
that's a great
It's-
little
it's
because it is
obvious-
good. We
it's
love a
just the-
Zinger burger. We love.
Just the consistency that really just lets it down.
That's it. I agree. The consistency. And sometimes their chips are a bit average too, if they've been sitting in that box
Yeah.
for a while. I know I'm not opposed to a few soggy chips here and there, but sometimes they go real overboard like
Yeah.
a sog.
Yeah, for sure. The pizza
I think people will be happy with that. I think
For
they'll be
sure,
happy with that.
for sure.
Pizza Hut. So this is where we're going to start getting a few people with a few comments, I reckon, which is
Yeah.
good.
Pizza
I
Hut
liked
is
Pizza Hut back in
trash.
our day. Remember we used to go down to that one.
Yeah, near Subway.
Yeah, and then it'll be all you can eat. No, remember the all you can eat days.
Oh, that one. Yeah.
So
yeah.
let's talk back in the day. Yeah, all you can eat or soft serves. You go up, all the slices are there, ready to go. Pizza Hut was a pretty good staple back in the day. Obviously
I'm thinking now though. It's
now it's a bit
lost it.
rough, and if you go in there now just for a pizza, you'd go to Domino's. Probably.
I
or
reckon in
something
America
like
it's dominating, but in Australia it's
that. Not much.
not
There.
even
So
anywhere
where would
near
you
it.
throw it? And then I'll.
Chuck it in the D for me. It's not for me.
Yeah, I reckon D probably sounds about right. Yeah, you don't want to. It's not complete trash like it is. They still edible pizza and
Yeah,
stuff
you
like that.
could-
So, but I think that's where it wants.
If you're having pizza in Australia or in Melbourne, that's not your first. Maybe if you're tight, you need you're on a budget or you just
For sure.
something quick and easy.
For sure.
But you're probably not going to Pizza Hut as your first pizza option. So
No, love it. Also, all right, so let's go to the next one. Boost juice. What are your thoughts?
Boost is okay, but again, it's a juice. I'm not here for juices for a takeaway, so
For sure.
for me, if not complete trash. To be
Yeah,
honest.
yeah, okay. We won't completely trash it because if you get a boost, it's not like you're like, oh shit, it's always
no,
good.
it's good,
It's always the
but-
same
As takeaways go, it's not up there.
as a takeaway food. Yeah, as an establishment,
Yeah,
it's pretty
for
good,
sure,
but yeah,
for
it's
sure.
you wouldn't be having it. Yeah, when you're looking for that dirty craving. Noodle box.
I've got time for noodle box.
I don't know if I've ever had noodle box, so I'll take your.
I've got time for it. One of those things again. If you're obviously not in the top tiers, but if you're looking for a change,
and that's good. Sometimes you need a change
12,
up.
$13. That's about it. You can head to Noodle Box and get your your chicken Singapore noodles with a bit of
you're a fan.
Yeah, I don't mind it. So I'm gonna go C for that one if you're happy to put it there.
Yeah, I think that's good. Yeah, because I like noodles and stuff like that. But I don't think I've had Noodle Box as a chain, so that's pretty good that they've got one of those. That's what you need. There's no Panda Express over in America, but I'm sure we'll take that. Nando's. Now, I'm a big advocate for Nando's. Big fan.
Right up there.
Yeah, you happy with the Nando's?
Yeah.
So
I'd almost put that up before KFC.
Before the Colonel. That's a big because Nando's is good, but I think next to KFC would be a rightful spot for it.
Okay, so, let's break it down. Let's break those two down because Nando's chips are way better, even if you get the top.
Chips are way better.
But I guess they don't. The
salt of the stuff, the sauces, the Peronaise, it's all better there.
Just probably not the burgers.
It's the burgers that throw me. Like even back in the day, I used to get their wraps, and the wraps are real good. But sometimes you don't want it wraps, and then you get a burger, and the burger just doesn't hit. It's not a zinger burger, is it? It's not a.
It's definitely not a zinger.
So I think that's a rightful spot for it.
It's not a popcorn chicken go.
Now, if we're talking about good burgers, I'm a Schnitz man. I am a big Schnitz man. So I would put that as well up on A. But up to you. What do you thought on Snitty? I like Schnitz.
I've had Schnitz a few times. Quite enjoy it. Bit on the pricey side from memory. You probably know more than that.
It is, but probably not as much as Nando's. Nando's is an absolute. Nando's, you have to take out a second mortgage on the house. Nando's, but worth it. So, and so is Schnitz, worth it. You know what I mean?
So you thinking it's better than? You wouldn't say it's better than Nando's, would you?
I would put it on the same path as it. Like it's they're because if they've got very good chips and they've got very good burgers. So. But it's
all schnitzels though. Is that what I'm hearing?
It's all schnitzels, yeah.
So you can't get meat.
That's the well, same with Nando's. You can't get any beef or anything. So that's
true.
I would put it on the A list personally.
All right, chuck it on the A list for now.
And we'll play with it. I think it's worth playing because then once you get the other ones up there, because there's so many coming up. My thing's about to die. So what about Zambreros? Give me a Zambreros while I go find my bloke with my charger.
Yeah, there's a charger just here next to me if you want to get that. But Sombrero, I wouldn't even know what Zambreros is. I'll go to one that I do have a bit more Mad Mex. We'll go with Donut King here. And I absolutely love Donut King. We'll circle back to Zambreros because I don't really know much about it. But Donut King is, back in the day, I used to polish off that many donuts. So I'd put that up. Again, it depends what you're looking for. Like, you're not getting your main food, but if you want a snack, you want a treat.
So you're going for some Donut King, okay? Well, that's the thing. It's not a fast food, and I'm
similar to Boost, to be honest. It's good. It's just not what you.
But it's better than that. So maybe on C. We'll get it on the C. I don't love sweets, so to me, I wouldn't be going anywhere near a donut.
You're not a sweet guy.
Nah.
Oh, I'm a sweet.
So like I'd knock burgers, I'd knock all the bad stuff for you. But when it comes to like sweets, like if someone offered me a donut or something, I'd be like, I could probably pass on that. Really, it's not really.
I guess you can get coffees there as well. It's more like a
bit of a change up. It probably doesn't deserve to be.
I'd almost put it in D, to be honest. Looking at it, actually, leave it there. We'll see how we go.
So Zambreros, you said you didn't know much about it. I didn't until I went to Gather Round for Adelaide the other week, and got a Zambreros for the first time, and it was.
Oh, good.
Unbelievable.
What is it? What is Zambreros?
Unbelievable. Not as good as Guzzi, but it's definitely up there. Like, it's very good.
Oh, so it's a Mexican place.
Great Mexicans. They do, yeah. And it's kind of like Subway where you go down the line, you choose what you want, you know what I mean? So I'll take the white wrap with this.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Add this, add the beans, and you kind of choose it down the line. So they've got a good setup there, like a
Subway
establishment.
Right.
It's very good. So I'd go a B, yeah. Start a B for sure. It's probably not up with the other big dogs, but it's very nice.
For sure. See, this one, Bucking Bull, I don't know what that is.
Never heard of it. Let's put it to the back. We don't want it. Don't know. No, it's good. This has got a don't know one. We're moving up in the world. We made this whole thing. Burger Urge, don't know it.
Yeah, chuck it.
Mad Mex is like a poor man's Guzzi's for me, so I reckon.
I'd put it on the C. It wouldn't be.
I think for our Guzzi sponsorship,
complete trash.
Let's put it in the complete trash. You know, because we're being real. We were saying we don't mind Sombreros, but Mad Mex, complete trash. It's the competitor of our favourites. So, a Portos. Now we're talking. Here we go. See, I know this just from this logo, so that means I've been a big fan of it. So,
The only time you get up Portos is when you're driving on the freeway and it just happens to pop up.
It is, but that's the thing. They're not regular enough. So they're very. I love them. I reckon they good chips, good burgers, good little sides, and cheap. It's all cheap too.
Okay.
You can get a meal plus an extra wrap and stuff like this for about $13 or something. So
you're happy with that? You're thinking B.
I would put it in front of a Zamberos like that. I really enjoy it. Yeah,
I'll be happy with that Zamberos. They might add us after this. I'll be quite happy.
Sombreros?
Yeah.
We don't want them to add us. We're goosey people.
No, just saying, like, thanks for the support,
We'll see. We might have to trash them later just to get more Goozies love. So, pie face. You ever had a pie face?
Why don't we just chuck everything in the complete trash and leave Goozies up top?
Yeah, that's fair.
Pie face, you have had that.
It's good for a bit of a different one, you know. You got to change it up a bit.
I do, and I do enjoy a pie.
CQ days, I used to have CQ days you'd leave and then a bit of pie face out the front was always a good hit.
Yeah, so there used to be one at Gold Coast when we used to go there as well. Remember?
Yep. So I don't mind pie face. It's still
I'd chuck it in front of Donut King, in front of Noodle Box.
Yep, I like that. That's where it belongs. I like that. Yeah, because it's just one of those things.
Good pies though.
Good pies.
Rolls.
Down the line, and that's the thing. If you feel like a pie and stuff, they do the job. But you wouldn't like, if there's a few options there, you probably wouldn't be jumping to a pie.
It's one of those things. If you're super hammered and you just
Seltzers. Is that just another Mexican place? I don't really know much about it. Don't know it.
Or just if it's a Mexican, put it in complete trash. Yeah, just for the sponsor.
For the lulls.
Here we go. The
sumo salad. So I'm
what are we on here?
I'm a big fan of the sumo salad.
No.
I'll tell you, it's because the thing is, it's not healthy at all. It's like one of those ones you go there and you're like, oh, I'm gonna eat a salad today, try to be a bit healthy, and then you end up getting with the one that's got like, Caesar dressing over the whole thing, and then you add that with another one that's just got full of like this sauce. It's pretty much just sauce with like a bit of lettuce in it. So it's actually very nice. I'm a fan. I'd put it on the B list for.
You're gonna put it on the B list
for me, but if you don't know much about it.
For me, there's no way I'm going out to get
a salad,
a takeaway, and I'm getting salad. It just makes no sense to me.
That's true. Okay, so what should we put it? Maybe we'll put it behind the pie face.
Definitely keep it going.
Yeah. Me. Okay. Well, I'll put it in front of Donut.
Chuck in front of Donut King because the noodles is definitely like something you'd have.
Okay, love that. So,
I didn't even listen to what you said then. That was just complete utter nonsense. So you're
not happy with the salad? Okay, I can understand it.
Well, I just know that there's no way you would have a salad.
Well, it's where I pretend I'm getting healthy. Midweek, Wednesday, you're heading down, trying to be on a bit of shred life for the few days before the beers again, and then you see the sumo salad, you're like, yeah, I'll get that. But then when you get in there, you go, I want that. Most unhealthy things, and I'm pretty sure it has the calories there. And the calories.
Is there a sumo salad just down the road?
I'll be surprised if the sumo salad calories aren't more than KFC. It's just like you feel like trash after it because you've just eaten that much sauce. And but Alibaba, you've got one down your neck of the woods.
Was it kebabs? I do
like cheese kebabs. Like I've never had it, to be honest. But
chucking the don't know. I've never had one.
Yeah, let's go. Don't know. We don't want to.
I do like kebabs though.
Baskin and Robbins. Let's call that don't know because when have you ever been to the Baskin and Robbins? I know they've been around for a long time, but
are they in Melbourne?
I think Baskin and Robbins from memory. Don't come after me, but I'm pretty sure it's like a Donut King kind of vibe.
Oh, okay. You might have to go have a look.
Yeah. So Carl's Jr. Big fan of Carl's. He's not as. What are your thoughts on Carl's?
Nah, puke. Burger's okay. Remember that time? That still the funniest time when I
took Steffo's Steffo's
burger.
Yeah,
like something I'd never get. She had like an onion ring in there.
It was like a barbecue sauce and stuff.
But the thing about Carl's, their chips are pathetic. Absolutely,
chips are cold out of the box, out of the gates.
I'm
with you. It's a dirty, nasty one. It's like you'd be happy to have that on a hangover. You'd be happy to have it real late at night. But it's not like
chuck it in maybe ahead of pie face.
Head of pie face?
All right, after Noodle Box.
Let's go after Noodle Box, I think. Yeah, I don't want it. I think sumo's better than that.
Not the sumo.
I'm going to have to get the sumo because that's going to creep up. Probably
That'll
up
be
to
up with Brisbane soon.
Yeah, if you've just seen that change. Okay, cool. So you're flying. Krispy Kreme, this is down your neck of the woods. I mean, neck of the woods, but I don't really eat donuts, so this is all you.
I would just put that in.
Even though I look like I eat donuts, I don't.
I'd nudge that ahead of Donut King.
Oh yes, okay. Yeah, you've got it. Yeah, you're a fan. Let's.
They do make good doughies. They're a little bit different. Their glaze, their stocky standard is probably better than a Donut King cinnamon donut. If I had to guess, and then they've just probably got. Well, to be honest, I haven't been to a Donut King for a while, so I'm not sure about their variety right now. But I just know Krispy Kreme's variety, and that just takes me back to a story of that time I knocked over 12 glazed in about 4 minutes. I was doing the 10,000 calorie challenge.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. And
So
that's when you were doing you eating kernel, you eating
Yeah,
the
so
Crispies.
I was trying to knock over 10,000 calories eaten and then 10,000 calories burnt in a day. And with I did butcher. I ended up getting to about 9,000 of each because I started eating a bit late. But yeah, one of the first meal was, I think it was 12 Krispy Kreme donuts of the just the stock standard glazed, and every one of them was delicious. So
Really?
yeah, there wasn't and they just go they
Yeah, and
they
people
disappear.
do love Krispy Kremes. If my thought is if they're selling them at 7-Eleven, they're doing good business. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're selling them in
For
the
sure.
things,
So that's it's a just chuck them in front of Donut King. That could be controversial, not sure.
No, I think people will respect that, I reckon. I think they'll be unhappy with where you put Donut King. A lot of people would want that in the trash, I reckon, but we'll see what they say. We definitely want to see your comments. Donut Time, ever had it?
Nah,
Never had it. Boom. Pizza Capers, never heard of it.
never heard of it. Nah.
Fantasia, never heard of it.
Yep.
You?
No.
Nah. Macca's, here we go. So
It just has to be up top, I think.
I think it has to be outside. I would almost say it has to go on S tier for me.
Yeah,
Like,
it's just
behind Guzzies, but like it's a staple. They always do good. You rarely have a drama like,
that's the thing. If you have a drama, it's rare. Whereas
and that's it. It's
with the KFC, I'd almost say a good KFC is better than a good Macca's.
I agree,
but
but
it's
it's
just
too
too much-
inconsistent. I agree. That's exactly what it is. Macca's, you know what you get. And
It's
you're
just
like,
consistency.
you go through, you get a Big Mac meal. It's tasting exactly the same as your
Yeah.
Big Mac meal back 20 years ago. It hasn't changed. They don't change.
Bit smaller,
It's-
they reckon.
They
That's
seem
the
to be getting
rumour.
smaller. But that's the thing. Back in the day, I used to have a Big Mac meal and be, that's your meal for the night. You're full, you're whatever.
yeah.
If I get a large Big Mac meal now, I at least need another
A burger.
50 nuggets, another
50
another
nuggets, he said.
cheeseburger with bacon in it. I need to go big because the burgers are just tiny there. The good thing about Macca's is though you can eat, say, a Big Mac meal plus another burger or something and feel pretty good.
Oh, yeah,
like
fine.
you could do a gym sesh after. You feel good, but KFC
No
almost
way.
put me in the put me in bed for the next 2 days. Sometimes some of this. Don't you think?
Oh no, I do agree. Macca's it's out of all the like your HJs, your KFCs, your Red Roosters. I think once you've finished Macca's, you could go again. Like, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
You could. So yeah, happy with Macca's second, definitely.
Okay, cool. Love it. Cold Rock, never really had too much of it.
Yeah, I'd chuck it behind Boost. Just the one that's not bad.
Okay, so but you have had it, and it's just like an ice cream
It's
place,
just
isn't it?
like
So
I wouldn't again. Like when I
I
think
think
about
I think they're the one that you can put like all the gummy bears in it and stuff like that.
yeah, you can, yeah. It's
some
actually
cool
quite
stuff to-
nice. So
it's
like,
got some cool stuff to
when
it.
when I think about takeaways though, as we said before, I'm thinking I'm thinking dinner. I'm not thinking as a sweet. You're not going to
Treats.
have that for dinner.
We ain't treating. Sushi Tray, never had it.
I've had Sushi Train.
Okay,
love
where
it.
you want it? Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, I'd be B tier for sure.
Yeah, nice. Pretty in front of Zambero's.
Yeah,
Well, same
I'm a
list.
sushi man. Again, like it's a bit of a different, more of a healthy option. I think sushi.
It is. If you're eating sushi in replacement of some of this stuff, you're doing better. Like,
Yeah, but it's pretty expensive. So I'd almost put it behind Zambero's just because of the price.
yeah, and sushi is expensive, isn't it? Once you get like 3 rolls, 4 rolls, or whatever,
Yeah.
you're pretty much.
Because they do it in plates and it flies across.
Oh, that's
Have you
cool.
been there? Like,
Nah.
So you sit down and then like it's on like a train. Obviously,
Oh, it's
it
like a full
says.
sushi
So
train.
it flies like all these different. So they make, you can see them making in the back. They chuck on this little train thing. It goes around the whole.
That's
you're
cool.
you're sitting. So if you go with a
I
group,
have seen those
you're
places.
usually
Yeah,
sitting like
yeah.
that. You can also order it and stuff, but
So we're happy with it.
I do enjoy. I'm pretty sure it's sushi. Well, I've definitely been to one. I don't know if
You've been to a sushi chain.
like
It's probably got
something-
nothing to do with this one.
yeah,
But yeah,
but happy with it. So,
I like your style there. Betty's Burgers.
or Betty's.
Never heard of it.
I've had Betty's a few times.
Have you? Yep.
There's one.
So you were just telling people before you were the fitness gym guy, and then every single fast food here you've somehow been to, and they're all your
Yeah, a bit of it.
favourites,
You just want to try all the ones. But Betty Burgers, from memory, not bad. They haven't taken off as I thought they would. So
So it is a big chain, though, is it? I've never really.
yeah, well, there was one in definitely one in Gold Coast. I know that, and I'm sure there's one in Melbourne as well. But haven't taken. So it mustn't be crazy good to be getting to be infiltrating out here where we are.
Nah,
And
for sure.
so-
Okay, so where would you place it as a burger?
I'd probably chuck it in front of Carl's June. It's better than Carl's June for
Yep,
sure.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Yep. Okay.
That damn sumo salad.
Yeah, sumo salad's probably gonna have to move up. I think it is delicious. It is. You gotta have one for the salad people too. You know what I mean? Because there's definitely people who like they don't eat this shit at all. You know what I mean? They're them
What, they
waking
don't
up
eat
for a
sumo
hangover.
salad?
Like they would eat sumo salad as their oh, I'm going to be naughty
Yeah.
today.
And
I'm
those
gonna
people,
eat
they're
it.
not listening to this pod, that's for sure.
Nah, that's that's probably very true. So Red Rooter looks like this logo from all reports.
Yeah, look.
See, I'm an advocate for Red Rooster. I reckon it's expensive, but food's always good. It's always fresh. Probably the freshest out of this whole lot besides Guzzies.
Yeah,
They
okay.
It's always steaming. It's always fresh.
It's because there's no one in there.
I think that is it, yeah. And I don't know why they get a bad rap. The chicken's good. They've moved now to fried chicken. I'm a big advocate for it. I would definitely put it.
Ahead of
Personally,
Portos,
I'd
or
put
no?
it there just
Okay.
behind a Portos.
Happy with it. I don't mind Red Rooster, but there is obviously
It's gonna be. I reckon that's one Hoochie's gonna comment on. If some, I can just hear Hoochie in the back of my ear now saying that we've butchered that part. He's gonna be. I reckon he's gonna be a staunch Red Rooster guy. Just
They reckon there's some dodges going on with Red Rooster because
but they have lost a lot of a lot of locations and stuff like that. They are
there's no one
struggling.
never in there, but they still manage to
Well, I think what they've done now, they've done the pivot because they used to always just do
the chicken.
lean what's it called,
Yeah.
the grilled chicken, right?
Yeah.
And now they've
gone fried.
they've gone. We need to change it up because Colonel's ripping us of the But their fried chicken's really good now. So
Oh, is it?
I would almost say their fried.
You know,
chicken's
I was
better
going to
than
go there
Colonel.
the other day, and didn't because of the price.
It is costly.
So I just
It's
went to
costly.
Colonel
Yeah. So
instead.
if you even your just standard meal down the line, box meal or whatever, it gone up.
Yeah.
But so is everything, I guess. So
Yeah, well, inflation and that sort of stuff. We can
so
talk about it
here
if
we
you
go,
want, so-
subbers. We love subbers, man. We used to have subbers as much as Guzzies now, but we've pulled it back a bit because it's too much bread.
Chuck it on that S tier for sure. And back in the day,
S, so you reckon S?
I love it.
Yeah.
I would eat it every day if I besides
People are gonna be. This is, or does it go there?
All right, go there. Maybe put KFC in front of it.
Yeah, I think that's yep. I like
All right,
that.
but for me,
That's
Subway.
good. I think that's where it looks good in there, but it is. It's very good. It's
When we were younger, me and my mates, your fridges, your Maccas, your Skitzers,
I used to smack them.
it'd be like basketball.
Yep.
Then we'd fly down, grab a Subway at interim between the first game and the second game.
Yep.
Come every day for about 3 years straight.
Yeah, love it.
So-
and it's good too. It's like you can eat that and not feel too bad. It's like you're having a roll with some lettuce, some tomatoes, some chicken. It's like you can go there and
And have you seen the new ad? Classic.
what are they? What are
So
they?
good. So they got Hamish and Andy doing the ad.
Oh no way, the
And,
boys.
Hamish is the Subway, and then Andy's like the burger that looks like a Big Mac burger, and then like Hamish as the Subway's like, oh, geez, you look bigger in your ads, and they just chat like him and that, but it's quite.
So they're throwing
funny.
shade at Macca's.
Yeah, and it's quite a good ad.
They do love that, do they? Love throwing shade at Macca's. You love that bit of rivalry.
Yeah,
You
for
do
sure.
that.
That's
So
my
yeah, we
sort
love Subway. Put it up there. What's your go-to, just for the fans to know? What's
I'm
your
a-
go-to?
Foot long, obviously.
Yeah, chicken fillet,
chicken fillet,
add salami.
add salami.
Bro, knowledge. I should be a.
That could have been one. So and then you put your some of your salads in there, and then I'm a double sauce. I'm a honey mustard and Chipotle Southwest.
Yeah, you're really
Salt and
not
pepper guy.
advertising. Lucky, I don't know how many clients you get a personal training these days, but if that's your day job, you're not giving too many. You're not selling it too well. That's for sure.
That's after a big heavy bulk session. Trying to put on some size.
I don't think that's. You do eat any more size, do you? Let's go. Domino's Pizza. See, I'm a fan. I've got a mate, James. He loves Domino's. He can knock a Domino's within. I reckon we tested him once, and I reckon he had about 18 seconds. Not even knowing he was getting timed. It was just we put the timer on. He smacked it down, inhaled it. He loves Domino's, and he got us onto the Domino's, or me, and I love it. I reckon we used to race them from the locations. You do the old, if they're not here in 20 minutes, you get a free one. And then he'd race them knowing that they can't make it. He'd get a free one for the next one, and just, it's good business. But it's,
I do remember seeing him smack one, and we went to the Red Hot Summer. Remember, it was in, I think it was Ballarat potentially.
Yeah.
And he went and he came back and
He knocked it.
was it? Yeah, it was. And it was just the fast. He did not look like he enjoyed. He looked like he enjoyed it, but he just was.
But you just don't have
he ate
time
it so
to. Yeah,
fast.
he loves it.
Bizarre.
And Domino's, I'm a big fan. I think just for you down the line, dirty, nasty pizza, pretty basic. It's great. I and then again, I wouldn't be going anything too fancy there. Just pepperoni or something basic. Once you start adding on, if you were going to get the lot and stuff like that from Domino's, I feel like that's when it gets a bit suspect because I don't know what else they're throwing on there. But I'm going to throw Domino's up. Probably I would. Yeah. See, I don't know if. Maybe after Sombrero. I'll see. Start a C, maybe.
So you're well ahead of Pizza Hut, which would be very similar. They'd be rivalries. Those
Yeah, well ahead of Pizza Hut,
Well
though,
ahead.
especially these days, because they just, So, what are your thoughts? You got no bad opinions about
No,
Domino's?
I'm a pizza guy, so I wouldn't. As I said, I wouldn't get Domino's. But
And the thing is, as pizza guys, we do love pizzas. You wouldn't, if you're like, oh, I'm really craving a pizza, unless you're looking for something like fast, cheap, local, close, you go to an actual pizza place. You know what I mean? So, but if it's there, you'd take it. But you definitely choose a nice local rather than Domino's.
Yep.
HJ's, here we go. So if you guys saw last week on our bro knowledge, I was a big HJ's
That was your
man.
top 3, wasn't it?
I think it was in my third. So I think
But KFC was above it, wasn't it?
it was close. No, KFC was just probably slipped into the fourth.
Okay.
Because I reckon the chips are the ones that let it down, but
Again.
the burger's unbelievable. And the drink, something about the drink they do, it's got this extra syrup in it that just...
I don't know what it is with these fast food. Like, chips is such a basic thing. You get that right, and that they go.
I think what it is, it's such a staple, and it's such a... Every meal comes with chips that the care's not there, you know what I mean?
not
Like,
there.
they just scooping them out of that Bain Marie, and it could have been sitting there for all day. No one gives a shit. They know eventually it's going to be in and out, and then goes... And then sometimes they package it wrong, so like... It really is. This shows how much of the fast food boys we can be. The KFC, they put it in the box. They tape the little sides up. It gets soggy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it stays a bit warmer. Macca's and Hungry Jack's, it's in that open thing. So by the time, if you get Uber Eats or whatever, don't even think you're going to get a hot
You
chicken.
know, there's a few of these things I'd never Uber Eats KFC. You can Uber Eats Subway, that's fine. Obviously, Guzman, you can Uber Eats. Macca's never Uber Eats.
Really?
Because the chips are gone.
I did that yesterday.
And what, the chips soggy and no good?
Not soggy, bit cold, but
That's the thing. There's no,
you know what you're getting when you're ordering. You know what you're getting when you're ordering Uber Eats anyway.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's so much going on there. Uber Eats these days are just...
For sure. All right, so where do we put it?
Well,
So you're thinking top tier, or you're on...
I would personally put it...
I don't think it ranks up with Macca's, yeah.
so
I'm happy there.
I would put it there.
Ahead of Subway. That bothers me, but fine.
No, this is good. It's good. That's what we like to hear because we both really like Subway. I'm a big fan of Hungry Jack's, but maybe you not so much there. We'll put it back there. I think that looks probably good there.
Yeah, because if I had the option...
I feel like we're going to get a lot of hate for the Subway love, but we'll see what people think. It'd be good to know.
Yeah, I agree, but it's just so good.
But
It's
okay,
one of
last
those-
one. We've flown through this. Not really, actually.
It's been a while.
This
It's been
is the longest
40
pod of all
minutes.
time, but all right.
Taco
That's what people
Bell,
wanna see, don't they?
trash. No.
Taco Bell, I'm a big fan of. In America, love it there. Over here, it's just cheap, nasty. After having sombreros, I probably would put sombreros in front of it, to be honest. So I would put it down like around here-ish.
But for the sponsor, where are we chucking it?
No, I don't want to trash it because I know I need people to know it's still not too bad. So I think that looks good to me because it's cheap and nasty. Actually, no, I'll put it down here.
Yeah, I reckon behind the Donut King, you know,
Yeah,
because
I'll
after
put
I
it
have
there.
my Guzman Gomez, I'm going the Donut King before Taco Bell
That's
for sure.
it. And,
So.
I had the Guzmans before, and you just can't beat it. So we love Guzman.
Did you smack a Guzzy before?
Yeah.
How was it?
Yeah, great.
Good
Just
vid?
down the line. Very,
I did see that iced coffee.
although I had a nightmare yesterday. Just if you're watching Guzzies, I uploaded yesterday's. I was hungover yesterday, so I didn't upload it yesterday. I uploaded it this morning, and then I called it the same day as the Saturday. So I've butchered it, and then it takes too much effort to go back and change it.
Yeah.
You know when you like, I wrote day 13. It was actually day 14. So today's one I'm putting up is day 15. But
Are you sure?
yeah,
Is that the issue?
yeah,
They were
because
all
you've
over
been
us.
away, so I've been flying the Guzzies flag.
Yeah.
I'm feeling. I've just been eating
Well,
Guzzies flat stick.
Like I'd love to have a bit of Guzzies, but I obviously I've tested negative and that sort of thing, but I can't taste anything.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Give us a rundown of how it went, you COVID. We kind of skipped over. Actually, let's just wrap this up and then we'll get onto that. So, we happy with this?
I'm loving that. I think that's quite a solid list.
I think we're pretty good.
We'll do the quick rundown for the people at home. I'll hit the S tiers because then you can hit the rest of the plebos.
All
Obviously,
right.
your Guzzymans.
Let me just screenshot this
Oh, you're
before
going
we
to
lose
screenshot
it.
that? Yep. So, S tier and number one for us, Guzmani Gomez. We've got the giveaway on Friday as well, which is handy. So, comment on the vid, like the vid. We'll get that giveaway done on Friday. Macca's probably the number one restaurant in the world, and we think it's the second best takeaway of all time.
It'd be good to research that,
I think
actually.
it is, yeah. And then A tier, we've got KFC, obviously, Subway, which might get people, put their noses up, but we love our Subway. So we're just doing what we do. You want to make your own list, you make your own list at home. You got your Hungry Jacks. You got your, what's that one there? Is that your, what's that in the A tier again?
We got
Next to Hungry Jacks.
that's Nando's.
Oh, Nando's, sorry. Yep, that's a delicious meal. And you got your schnitz on your A tier. And then Foldsy, take us through the rest.
Just want to get a fax up because I've been heard that they want us to have more fax. So
Fax.
that's why we want to have our laptops ready. Once we get this thing going live, we want our laptops on, like they want to know fax. So like when we say, oh, Mac is probably the most known thing in the world. Apparently this is what I'm hearing from the fans. They want to know, well, don't just, guess. Like you've got your laptops there. There's two of you. They want facts down the line, make it worth their while for watching. Be like, okay, this is this, and then they learn some stuff.
Why don't we?
So let's see. The largest restaurant company in the world, probably is McDonald's Corporation. Yeah. Boy, as of 2022, Starbucks is also up there. So
Starbucks, yeah, okay.
So biggest companies. If we could go down the line here, let's see if we got. There's a few different companies, but yeah, you got your Macca's is actually. Macca's has dropped down to 3. Since last year. So
who's won?
Starbucks company's taken over.
2?
Starbucks taken over. We've got Compass Group. Not sure. It doesn't really tell me much who they're running with. But and yeah, we've got a few different ones here. Yumcha. Chipotle in America apparently just destroys.
Oh yeah.
And Domino's Pizza worldwide does in 9th place.
Yeah, Domino's they're
good.
They're
so there's just a bit of facts for you because I'm the fact boy.
I don't mind that. Maybe we should do a little segment like on the Wednesday or the Friday. Just if we say something, we can mark it down and then like write it down, and then Friday be like fact checked. Like on Monday show.
That's a good one. Eh? Yeah, that's it. And if we keep adding more segments, we'll have to add a fourth
show.
You know what?
Don't we have a fourth one coming?
Once we get the fans, once we get the subscribers, the fans, once we go live on YouTube, Twitch, and everything's live. Yeah, there's no reason why we can't add in a fourth one. Once the money's coming in, we don't work for free.
Yes, we do. So, are we doing that tomorrow? Have we got that going, or do we know?
What are we talking about?
Palmy D, the first in live guest.
Oh yeah, I'll have to hit him up again. Yeah, he's
because that could be
our first ever guest. Oh, that's true. I think it is happening tomorrow. Yeah,
so we'll have to talk about that.
That's good. Yeah, we'll get him in tomorrow.
But happy with. Do you want to break down the CD?
Yep, so
trash?
We'll go quickly into this because we're going a bit off topic here. We got B, we got the Oportos, love the Oportos. We got Red Rooster, we love it. Zamburo, Sushi Train, which we think is the one you're talking about. We got Domino's, we got Pie Face if you're coming out of CQ at 4 a.m. We got Noodle Box, which this guy loves. Sumo Salad, which is a bit of a rare one, but we love the salad, we love the dressings. Betty's Burgers, this bloke's an advocate for it. Carl's Jr., starting to get a bit sloppier, but still edible if you're hungover. We got the Krispy Kremes and the Donut Kings if you're a sweets person. I'm personally not, but this guy loves a donut by the looks of it.
He said by the looks of it.
Then we got Taco Bell, starting to get sloppy, but doable. Then we got Pizza Hut for the old school days, but obviously these days it's starting to struggle. And they've closed all their restaurants mainly. We got the Boost Juice if you're looking for a boost, but really if you're having a boost, I don't know. That's try to be healthy, but even them, they got a lot of ones that are good there got sugar. So if you like your Cold Rock, we got the ice cream there. We got Mad Mex trash. We got Salsa's trash. Any Mexican really that's not Guzzi's, we're saying is trash. And then all the rest on there, we don't know them. So there we go. Wrap it up, and let's.